Hi everyone, my name is Laura and today I want to talk to you about what it is to drown. Now, I'm sitting by the water and I'm actually looking now at the sunset. See, the sun has gone down, but as I'm sitting here, I'm thinking about what it is to drown. Now, I don't know about you, but I've had two instances in my life when I was a kid that I almost drowned, and it was my brother who saved me. And as I'm sitting here, I'm thinking about, drowning because I've felt it before, but I'm also thinking about what it is to drown in our own difficulties. See, like I said, when I was a kid, I almost drowned twice, and I do not like to swim. I do not like to do anything that requires a water sport. But I love to sit by the water because it brings me so much peace and so much comfort, like right now, especially when I'm looking at a beautiful sunset like today. So, that's exactly what happens in our lives. When we are going through difficulties in our lives, we don't like it because we find ourselves in the middle of that water and we feel like we're drowning. We feel like we cannot do it. We feel like, things are just overwhelming. And I understand, believe me, I completely understand because that's exactly what happens in my life lately. I've been feeling like things are just too much and they feel overwhelming, and that's when I find myself in the middle of that river and feeling like the waters are drowning me. But Isaiah tells me that whether I go through the waters and or whether I'm going through the deep rivers of difficulty, nothing will overwhelm me and nothing will drown me because God is by my side. He is with me whether I am sitting here at the shore or right in the middle of the water. When we're here at the shore, we find that we're okay. And, we often sometimes, find that things are okay and we don't need to call on God as much. But when we find ourselves right there in the middle of that, of the difficulty, in the middle of the river, we feel like God even has abandoned us. But it's not that He has abandoned us. It's just that, sometimes we have, given ourselves that moment of just dwelling completely in what it is, to be just full of our stuff and not really trusting Him. So what happens when we don't trust Him is we start drowning. Just think about what happened to Peter, when he took his eyes off Jesus, he started drowning. Why? Because he took his sight away from the goal, which was God. And that's exactly what happens in our lives as well. We're paying attention to everything that's surrounding us and we lose sight of God, and we lose sight of what He's doing for us and what He wants for us. And that's why we start to feel like we're drowning, because instead of giving Him all of our worries, instead of giving Him all of our difficulties, we take off our sight from Him, and we started thinking about how we're gonna fix it, how this is gonna work out, instead of just giving it all to Him. So today I just want to remind you that whether you might be in the middle of a difficulty, I'm not saying that your difficulty it's not difficult. I'm not saying that. But be encouraged that God is by your side, that He is with you, and that no matter what happens, He's in control of everything. He is in control of everything. He just wants you to give it all to Him. Like I said, Isaiah tells us whether we walk through whether we're walking through the deep waters and we feel like we're overwhelmed by it, He is with us. And because He is with us, He's not going to leave us. There's a song by Bethel that I really love that says, there's a part of the song that says, whether I swim, whether I sink, it makes no difference because I'm in over my head. And there was a time that I really couldn't understand what that meant. But as I'm sitting here and I've been going through that song over and over again, I come to realize what it actually means. When we are in Jesus, when we are our trust is completely in Him, it doesn't matter if we feel like we're swimming or if we feel like we're drowning. And it's not like we're drowning because God is with us. But when we are completely in over our heads of Him, He is in control and He will take care of us. He will be there to do exactly what He needs to do. And we will not drown because He is by our side. So be encouraged today. Be encouraged today that, God is with you and He is taking care of you. Whether you're in the middle of the water or whether you're at the shore, your difficulties, your troubles are not going to drown you because that's His promise for you today. So be blessed, be encouraged, and know that, God is in control of everything. Even though it might not feel like it, He's in control. And just like the sunset, the sun comes up, it goes down. If He can take care of that, just imagine what He can do for you. And so with that, I want to give you one last look of what this looks like. The sun has gone down. It's a beautiful sight, and I hope you enjoyed today. I hope you are blessed today and you're encouraged to know that God is with you and that He is in control of everything. Have a blessed day, everybody. Bye-bye.